Hello YouTubers, I wanted to show you my San Francisco in its case. I got this case off of eBay and it was plus postage, it was £7.50. It would have been cheaper if I got it from Hong Kong, but to be honest with you, I wanted to get it quick smartly. In the package you get a screen guard, which is really useful. You get the case, which is quite similar to my iPod Touch case. And you also get this sort of screen wipey thing, which I think is pretty cool. As you can see, the screen guard has made quite a difference to the look of the phone, because the factory one was getting quite scruffy, but this one is really nice. I have actually ordered some more screen guards just in case, but I'm really chuffed with this case because, as you can see, all of the holes are in the right place and it doesn't affect the camera. And it's still quite easy to press the buttons, and so I think it was well worth the £7.50 that I paid for it, so I'm quite chuffed with that. I still haven't changed to the custom ROMs yet, only because I'm using this as an orange phone, and if I put a custom ROM on it, then I'm going to lose all of those orange settings. And because I'm using Launcher Pro, the orange bloatware doesn't affect me because I'm not using it. Now, whether the battery would improve if I did go to the custom ROM, I don't know. I have read that it does, but I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure. Now, if you can see that, like I said the other day, I charged the phone on Tuesday, and I have been using this quite heavily since Tuesday. And we're on 36% and it's now Friday, so I think it's doing pretty well, considering that the Sony Ericsson, I would have had to have charged it at least twice by now. I think this does quite a good job. I used it as a normal phone today and I was quite impressed with how well it did. The signal strength was pretty good. The audio that came through the speaker, when you talk to people, that sounded pretty good. And I was told by the person on the other end of the phone that they could hear me alright, so that was pretty good. And in areas that normally don't get good signal, this did get quite good signal, so I was quite chuffed with that. Now, one of the reasons that I would upgrade the ROM and sort of use one of the 2.2 custom ROMs is that I've heard that in the custom ROMs you can use a VGA setting with the camcorder, and people have said that they have got 25 frames per second out of it. Now, I did some test shots today outside in the sunshine, and with the natural light I got about 20 frames per second out of it, but the video still has this sort of ghosting thing, which is annoying, to be honest. I think it's a real shame that they didn't put a better camera on this. If they'd have sorted out the camera and put a better quality camera on it, it would have made it so much better. I think if there's anyone out there that's got the 2.2 or 2.3 firmware on their San Francisco, if they could let me know if it makes the VGA or the video record better, then I would appreciate that, because that and battery life would be the only reason why I would upgrade the firmware, because I'm quite happy with the way the phone is working at the moment, and I'm sort of trying to do things to make the battery last a bit longer. If I could get the video to work better, then that would be really good. I mean, obviously from my point of view, this was the best Android phone that I could afford, and I nearly got the Sony Ericsson X8, but because of the battery life with that, I was sort of put off. I would have liked to have been able to get an Android phone with a better video camera on it, but I just can't afford it at the moment. I know that I've got quite a few phones, and I know that quite a lot of you would say, why don't you just sell them all? Well, I did look into selling some of them, and I would be lucky to get 100 quid for all of them, so I sort of think, well, there's no point in doing that, to be honest. So there you go, that's my little update video. If there is anybody out there that's got the 2.2 firmware or the 2.3 firmware and it's improved the video record on this phone and it also gives you the VGA, then I would appreciate any comments from you guys. I do know that the LG camera gives you nearly WVGA options on it, but the quality in the LG camera is a bit rubbish. It would be the sort of Android camera that I'd be looking at to give me VGA quality. So there you go, that's my little video. Hope you've enjoyed. If you want this case, then it's on eBay for £7.50. That's including postage, or you can get the Hong Kong version, which takes a little bit longer to come through, but it is about half the price. So there you go. That's me done. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll do some more later on. Bye bye for now.